Welcome to another episode to the program Time with the Apostle, with your humble servant of God, Apostle Benjamin Anaman. This is where we unveil the hidden truth, where fact and the gospel is served for deeper understanding and knowledge. Please stay tuned for today's message. Thank you.
Any kamidamu nasi say maba your program so your show so. This is a program Time with the Apostle. The previous episodes no ye kasafa tithe ho. Na ye church tithe no senior tithe no kwan ya fa so bae ena womo a onyankopon share won say yemfa tithe no emfa ma won any types of tithe any senior tithe no be corrupted senior asofo no afi womo gi tithe na womo mfa nko biom na womo ye no senior omo ape a nyankopon bu be fui a nyame edomi omo yesua ya bepim senior onyankopon ka se apama owo ono ne Levi ni Israel for no asofo na gu hu fin nti no efin ni nkeka ho abem nti na twa se Yesu eba de apam foforo ye de eba Yesu de apam foforo ba ya Yesu kire ye kwan a Yesu breso kwan a ye mfa so emfamma isua ni na me share tiefo bo se yesanso hie bi mu a ye bema akwanya ma amanfo ebisa questions ye ginya me di se ye betumi answer all those questions send ye be ya obi abenya ntiase amen edi kan no ye bie akwanya no to ho wa opese obisa question bia no you just have to raise your hands and then you are permitted to ask your questions. All right.
Prime Minister Justice Boatin, tithe no yet you be not and say you want to know what can you use to pay tithes?
All right. Just adi yaka ho asem e your previous episode no. Me church senior enkrofo bi di dada enkrofo bi se ebra na Israel for no de enobaye etua tithe no na sike ni ho na me ma obi ati ase se eye akohwisem because na ewo Bible mu se sa bre no na sika ye de ewo ho yen kan bibi wo Deuteronomy chapter 14 verse 22 to 24 emre ninti yambo ni tewtew.
Thou shalt truly tithe all the increase of thy seed, that the field bringeth forth year by year, and thou shalt eat before the Lord thy God, in the place which he shall choose to place his name there. The tithe of thy corn, of thy wine, and of thine oil, and the firstling of thy herds and thy flocks, thou mayest learn to fear the Lord thy God always. Verse 24. And if the way be too far for thee, so thou art not able to carry it, or if the place is too far from thee, which the Lord thy God shall choose to set his name there, when the Lord thy God has blessed thee, then shalt thou turn it into money, and bind up the money in thy hand, and shall go unto the place which the Lord thy God has choose.
Kan kwase okay emerenti o say se baby a wo de tithe ne kono ho wa dan ni sika wo kan kwase wa wanka se dan ni sika na fa sika no koto tithe o se wudu ho a sika na wa dan sanso fa koto en no bae biom nti tithe nye sika and I will kind Genesis chapter 17.
And he that is 8 days old shall be circumcised among you. Every man child in your generation, he that is born in the house, or bought with money, of any stranger, which
oh,
is
you
not
are.
thy seed.
And way back Genesis. Na sika wo ho. Wo kan Leviticus chapter 22, 10 to 11 so a emre nti e wo ho say na sika wo ho. But God is not interested in money to be paid as tithe. A specific or sin no buy. So who sana enye yi. Next question.
Macho o kasa afa tithe. They say we bisa bibi e wo ho no. They say we say how many type of tithe do we have?
All right. In our previous episode, no, and also me but for your benefit, no, mesanso abosu biom. Ye wo tithe ahodoɔ miensa. Number 1, ye wo tithe for the Levite. Number 2, ye wo tithe for your soul. Number 3, ye wo tithe for strangers and the needy. Inti na ebe quote baako for your benefit. Now, Numbers chapter 18, verse 24.
But the tithes of the children of Israel, which they offer as an heave offering unto the Lord, I have given to the Levites to inherit.
Okay.
Therefore I have said unto them, among the children of Israel, they shall have no inheritance.
All right. Gina ho nti we ye tithe for the Levites. Eno ye tua e de ma Levite no. Na oho na asofo no eye more interested. If say oho no onyankopon hye Levite no say Levite no so egi tithe na ono so ntua tithe mfama asofo. Eno so wo John Pibra 18 ho na 26 to 28.
Thou sayest, speak unto the Levites, and say unto them, when ye take the offering, the children of Israel the tithes, which I have given from them for your inheritance, then ye shall offer up an heave offering of it for the Lord, even 1/10 part of the tithes. And this your heave offering shall be reckoned unto you, as though it were the corn of the treasuring flour, and as the fullness of the wine press. Verse 28. Thus ye shall also offer an heave offering unto the Lord of all your tithes, which ye receive of the Lord, the children of the Israel, and ye shall give thereof the Lord's heave offering to Aaron the priest.
Nti Levite no so gi ano so tua tithe ama priest no. O kan kwa asia priest no so gi a na ode akwakoto store room. Nti tithe for your soul no eye Deuteronomy chapter 14 verse 22 to 27. And you tithe for your soul. And no so for bian kan ho asem ye. No pastor is interested in this one because I know the one na wudi wo to tight ama wo kra wan kasa wo de sepel ho wudi ama wo krabo atoniyem so osofo bia ni wo beka ho asem.
Thou shalt truly tithe all the increase of thy seed, that the field bringeth forth year by year, and thou shalt eat before the Lord thy God, in the place which he shall choose to place his name there. The tithe of thy corn, of thy wine, of thine oil, and thy firstlings of every herd of thy flocks. Thou mayest learn to fear the Lord thy God always. And if the way be too long for thee, so that thou art not able to carry it, or if the place be too far from thee, which the Lord thy God shall choose to set his name there, when the Lord thy God has blessed thee, then shalt thou turn it into money, and bind up the money in thy hand, and shall go unto the place which the Lord thy God shall choose. Verse 26. And thou shalt bestow the money for whatsoever thy soul lasteth after, for oxen, for sheep, or for wine, or for strong drink, or for whatsoever thy soul desires, and thou shalt eat there before the Lord thy God.
Until God is not interested in money. What is a kwanu wa? Dani ni sika. Ukoduwa. Sansu fa sika no koto enobaye ni biu. Nyankopon is not interested in money. Or say tithe ni ye enobaye. Inti memo obi anda. Now, number 3, a tithe for strangers and the needy. Deuteronomy chapter 14, verse 28 to 29.
Deuteronomy chapter 14, verse 28 and 29. At the end of 3 years, thou shalt bring forth all the tithes of thine increase the same year, and shall lay it up within thy gates. And the Levites, because he has no part nor inheritance with thee, and the stranger, and the fatherless, and the widow, which are within thy gate, shall come, and shall eat and be satisfied, that the Lord thy God may bless thee in all the works of thine hand, which thou doest.
Nti enu ne da ho no enu nso no asofo bia nka ho asem but ne kura wom ni se tithes ahodo miensa ina ne awo ya enhyira wom blessing ka ho no ene ye third one, tithe for the strangers and the needy. Tithe ayebobo ina enu pe ne Nyankopon se wo ya obe de wo bless nti ni asofo ne kan wo malaka ne ya kohwisem tithe awoto a nyame be hyira wa kan Bible mu eye tithe for the strangers and the needy. Yan kan wa sorry baby ah. Hallelujah.
Amen.
Nti next question.
Apostle, I think I remember about so say teaching sir. Very deep and my question na be brave. We didn't be Pastor Paul.
All right.
Pacho Okom Matthew chapter 23 verse 23 now. I say, woe to you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for you pay tithes of mint and anise and cumin, and have neglected the weightier matters of the law, justice and mercy and faith. This you ought to have done without leaving the others undone. And in this case, what to me say, yes, so one said I'm condemning tithing, because without leaving the others undone. And in person said, in this case, no, tithes no, it is saying.
Okay. And Jesus by no na enkrofo no, they were observing the old testament, the old laws, the old commandments. And I yesu betu na enumpo no na enkrofo no were corrupt. Enunti na mika se Malachi no na onyankopon ni asofo na omo ni omu kasa. Nyankopon ni omo kasa. Because now the people were corrupt that omo adwen ni omo ncheche no omu bibia were based on the tithe. Because of what they will get. It's not a nyoma who here is so much can wasem no more and form who. Tisa na enemre asofo ni na ye interested in tithe. Oko kape nyame betu okotokuo nyame be say wo no bae. Sa pepepe na e koso sa time. And so Jesus was just referring to them. And who can obeka say ye hypocrites. And Jesus was referring to them say enyoma hu here is some way. We jai ono. And he said, you need not to do choose and pick or pick and choose. You should be able to do everything pepepe.
Not what interests you.
Yes. So he was just referring to them. That was the only time tithe. Yes, you bought tithe. So one cut tithe once and pure. And I yes, you so say, young cost one to a tithe. Se tithe ya dia egusu ye adwuma Yesu onsuno so obeka say you should pay tithe and no nkasa kra will be an example to pay tithe. He did not pay tithe anywhere
because of your tax that.
Yes. If Jesus is able to pay tax, why can't he pay tithe? But he did not pay tithe anywhere. In the new covenant no Eshase wo abra Yesu ewu wo cross no so no ka say it is finished. And na pam dada ne ye den etwem. So what you are saying, new covenant ni die. Yanhwe nea ewo ho. Yan kan bibi wo 2 Corinthians chapter 9 verse 6 to 7.
But this I say, which soweth sparingly shall reap also sparingly. And he which soweth bountifully shall reap also bountifully. Every man according as he purpose in his heart,
Yes.
so let him give, not grudgingly or of necessity.
Yes, indeed.
God loves
God loves
a cheerful
a cheerful giver. Inti ye brace no. Enye nhye. Tithe na nkrofo no tua ne saa brem na eyembra eyenhye. Upo you pay. Consideration nye den enni ho. Eye 1/10. Na ye brace or say yen tua not out of compulsion. We should pay willingly. His son said, God loves a cheerful giver. And this our brain, obi shall say, Konako to your title. Onyame will never accept because because obi want to your school fees no go to your tithe. Obi wa ni dan kakra on to your but o to your tithe. Obi di ka on to your so for training so to your tithe. Ni ye threaten no one betua eno me beba wo so enti no oba nwenwi na sa wo nwenwi na ukotua onyame nji ntum. 2 Corinthians ne ma yeti ase say God loves what? A cheerful giver. Now yan can be so Romans chapter 12 verse 6.
Having then gift differing according to the grace that is given to us, whether prophecy, let us prophesy according to the proportion of faith. Or ministry, let us wait on our ministry. Or he that teach, on teaching. Or he that exhorteth, on exhortation. He that giveth, let him do with simplicity.
Finito.
And he that ruleth,
he that giveth must give in simplicity. Oh, yes, you buy a say, and your money now, Becky Carbon, why and very simple for us. And into no buy or say, man, our carbon, my and then, Baku. Inti title, offering, whatever, ni na, wakani na boom, a giving. Tithe is an act of giving, offering is an act of giving. Anything, their contribution is an act of what? Giving. Inti wakani na boom. And why no giving. Into ukai 2 Corinthians it talks about giving. 2 Corinthians chapter 9 verse 6 to 7. Ukai Romans chapter 12 verse 6. It also talks about what? Giving. And he said you must give willingly, cheerfully, not compulsory or compulsion, out of compulsion, not by force. And I'll try and say Sanya wakuma chirao. Sana ma. Embre bi anda hu se 1/10, 2/10, 3/10. Sanya wo de be man enu na nyame behwe akuma wo de be man ne a wo be man. Enu na nyame behwe ne nyame nso ayeden. Ehirawo. Enti tithe ni obio. Obi agi achinya a wo ma kire yen bebi a ye kiro Bible no mu New Testament say we should pay tithe. Next question. Okay. That's also a good question. Abraham time no. Abraham at the tithe ma Melchizedek willingly. Satam na nyambra. Jacob nso Emma nyame tight na ono mpo no o hye nyankopon se nyankopon tumi ma no ekọ akodi nkunima ana nyankopon tumi ye bibi ma na obema ne tight nti na enye mbra but nyankopon kasa ba ye ne mbra wa bra o ka kire Moses say Moses nko kan kire Israel for no that is Numbers chapter 8 verse 24 na ye kan no Say, afei deɛ tithe na yɛ mmara. Na ne mmara Nyankopɔn ne mmara ne say, yɛmfa tithe ne nkɔma Levite.
Okay.
Nti Levite na ɔgye tithe. Ɛna ɔhyɛ Levite no sɛ Levite no nso make sure say ɔno nso bɛyi tithe wɔ ne tithe no mu ama the priest. Now priest no make sure say ne ɔbɛgye na ɔbɛkɔ akɔto store. That was the order. Apart from that, no be anje tithe bi. Nti enemre say asofo no say still Yesu abechire no still they will go for the old method. This is how they should do it. Next question.
This year my auntie say Levite enemre asofo. But enu nso
Enya no kre because sabre no na Levite wo ho na asofo priest nso ewo ho. And Onyankopon making it clear. It was clear that Levite wo ho and a priest nso ye de ewo nti yankan Numbers chapter 18 verse 26 to 28.
Thus speak unto the Levites, and saying unto them, when ye take of the children of Israel the tithes, which I have given you from them for your inheritance, then ye shall offer up an heave offering of it for the Lord, even a tenth part of the tithes. And this your heave offering shall be reckoned unto you, as though it were the corn of the treasuring flour, and as the fullness of the winepress. Verse 28. Thus ye shall also offer an heave offering unto the Lord of your tithes, which ye receive of the children of Israel, and ye shall give thereof the Lord's heave offering to Aaron the priest.
Yes, the priests are also Levite. Okay, but the office of the priest is entirely different. It's a special offering office. So once Onyame befa as priest, you are taken out of the office of the Levite into a special office, which is the priesthood office. Into now office of the priest no wo ho, and na Levitical office no so ye de e wo ho. Nti insusuye wo. Medamu ina ase se mabasho yi so Onyankopon emmoa obia wo a wo nso wo hwe yen. Onyankopon ma wo ntiase a emu do. Shalom. Peace.
Thank you for staying tuned to the end of this message. God bless you and we appreciate you. You can leave all your questions at the comment section or send it to our WhatsApp number 0260922484. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel at Apostle Anaman and Facebook at Apostle Benjamin Anaman. Thank you and stay blessed.